Okay, it's Tuesday afternoon. Monday, I just went to the gym yesterday and done some lower body stuff. I pulled up pretty well from that 16K that I done on Sunday. So feel pretty good after that. Didn't run yesterday. Just wanted to kind of make sure I'm giving it enough rest after those kind of long-ish or longer runs. And today, now, Tuesday, I'm just going to go out and do probably 10K max, maybe even 8. I'll see how we go. Got about an hour before I have to go. Got about an hour before I have to get my shit together to go back into the city tonight for work. So I will try and get as much in as I can. I'll keep it really chill, nice steady pace. Head out towards Darling Harbour, come back. So yeah, nice and chill. 8K, 10K, see how we go. But that's Tuesday pretty much, nothing really exciting. Yesterday I did actually sit down and kind of work back through the 16, 17 week block with a 3-week taper in there and all the dates and stuff like that. So I might go through that at some point and see what that looks like. I'm going to sit down with Nick, who I'm going to get back to running with soon. Hopefully, fingers crossed, next week I'm going to start running out with Nick again. Then I'm going to sit down and plan with him kind of what the 16, 17 week block looks like. So yeah, that is it for today. I'm going to head out, see how we feel. It's very windy outside, so that'd be fun. But yeah, go and do this 6, 7K, 8, 9K, and then go back into the city for work tonight. So as I said earlier in the video, I thought I would kind of run you through a few exercises outside of like the fundamentals, RDLs, squats, things like that I've been doing that have really kind of helped with some little niggles and some injuries that I've been getting, especially in my lower back and my kind of right hip flexor groin. Single leg glute bridges, finding these like really, really helpful, especially with the lower back stuff. I'm just kind of doing a B stance here. This machine really helps with taking all the faff out of setting up your glute bridge. So yeah, single leg glute bridge, I'm doing kind of like 8 to 12 reps on each side, loading up single leg. And like I said, really helping with my lower back, really helping with, your glutes are something that you should be working anyway. I don't think enough guys really do enough on them, but yeah, really helping with the lower back side of things. I superset that with a good old-fashioned side plank. This is something obviously lateral strength needed. This again, I think is helping my lower back massively, and just something easy to kind of superset with any lower body exercise. You can just jump on and off the machine, happy days. Doing like 45 seconds on each side, 45 seconds to a minute on each side, 3 sets. Really, again, helping the lower back because I had loads of lower back issues down in the bottom right-hand corner of my lower back. And this paired with everything else has really kind of cleared that up. Then onto single leg calf raises. This is the seated version. I do the standing version as well, but this is just the seated one. So loading up single leg calf raise. If you're running, I think any runner out there should be doing some single leg calf stuff. I mean, most of the stuff should be single leg, or a lot of the stuff should be single leg, but everyone out there should be doing some calf raises of some sort, whether you even start at body weight, work your way up to kind of standard weighting, things like that. There's something you can do anywhere as well, holding a dumbbell and just standing on your steps with it. That's, easy done. But yeah, strengthening up especially my left calf where I've had previous injuries, trying to get that as strong as we can as we up the volume. And if you're doing a lot of volume, a lot of running, calf strength is so key. This is the adductor. So again, something like I would say most people neglect, those muscles along the inside of your thigh. And yeah, mine was, my right one especially was causing, I think we were, the physio and myself were thinking that was what was causing a bit of the issues up in the right hip flexor. So just strengthening that is going to help. But yeah, I think it's something that's, just not many people use unless you're doing like Pilates and things. Then yeah, not many people are using their adductors enough. So a little bit of work on those is always going to help. Now I have these long lever glute bridges, single leg, body weight for now, and it's like a 5-6 second hold at the top. I've got these in, they're more of a hamstring exercise than a glute exercise. Obviously primary is the hamstring here because it's got that long lever. This is in there because I can't do any single leg hinging, like I can't do any RDLs at the moment. So this is in there just to kind of load up that hamstring a little bit more with kind of the seated hamstring curl and the laying hamstring curl that I've been doing. This is a real, like, it's so, I massively underestimated this exercise, but when you get there and you get the hold and you get it right, you get a real solid burn on the hamstring, and it really puts it to work. That stabilizing as well whilst you're holding is really, really important as well. So yeah, I do like 10 reps, 6-second hold at the top. This is another adductor exercise. This is the Copenhagen plank. So I'm kind of going with the shorter lever here, just kind of getting my kneecap on the top of the bench. And then it's a side plank hold from the torso, which obviously you can't see here. But this again, just that work down that inside of that thigh, that adductor, the abductor, and yeah, strengthening that, as well as using your core and stability and things like that. This one I think has been a massive one for that pain on my hip flexor. So yeah, loving this one. I started off about 15 seconds. I think I've got it up to about 30-second hold at the moment. Just trying to hold that for as long as I can, to hopefully get up to 60 seconds on each side at some point. Then I've got the hip flexor here with the raise. I've got a dumbbell. Was advised to do this with a band, but I can't do any banded stuff on my other side at the moment. I can't hold it with the other foot. So yeah, just loading up, I think it's an 8 kg kettlebell wrapped around the foot, and just lifting that and using those hip flexors, waking those up. Again, this is really, really helped with that groin pain, that adductor pain that I was getting, that hip flexor pain. So yeah, another good one. This one here is a little bit specific to me. This is an ant tib, though, so the muscle, basically your shin bone muscle at the front. I've had like lots of problems with my left one, so I'm just strengthening up my right, and I'm not doing any weight on my left one. I'm just using no weight on my left, just body weight, but loading up this right side and getting that front kind of shin muscle working. Again, strong. The stronger the muscles are around the bones, the stronger the bones are going to be. And you know, if you've got any worries about shin splints, or previous with shin splints, or even stress fractures across the shin, little ones like this are going to help massively. All right, that's Tuesday. No, it's not. It's Wednesday. Wednesday done. Went to the gym. I might talk through that gym session in a bit more detail. That's kind of stuff outside of like what I think like your fundamentals when you're doing like anything around running strength, like split squats, like squats in general, leg press, RDLs, deadlifts, all that kind of stuff, like the big fundamental compound lifts. But I videoed all of the kind of accessory stuff that I've been doing, and a lot of the little things that I'd normally probably overlook when it comes to like running stuff. So I might talk through that in a bit more detail when I do the video and when I edit the video later on in the week. So Wednesday, that's gym session done. Tomorrow, I'm considering going to a track night with Jess, because I'm not getting up stupid early on Friday, because it's obviously bank holiday, Easter Friday here. Still working in the morning, but not getting up at like 4:30 a.m. So yeah, I will be hopefully going to a track session tomorrow night, which will be nice. Good bit of bit of variety, something different. So I'll obviously, if we get down there and we do it, I'll let you know how that goes. I have drawn up today my I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but it's not by any means the finished article. I've only just put the dates and the times, the days of the week, the times, and the taper in at the moment. But that is my kind of plan from Monday, the 5th of May, all the way through till the 31st of August for the full marathon. So in the next couple of weeks, I'll kind of have a bit of a plan and an idea on what that looks like and start filling in that, so I can kind of figure out my next block. But yeah, Wednesday done, ticked off. I have got to do a bit of programming for some clients now, and then that'll be the day done. And then we'll see if I can video anything at the track night. Maybe not, I'll see. But if not, I'll certainly talk through what we've done. But yeah, that's Wednesday done. night. It's, I nearly said Saturday, it feels like a Saturday, but it is Friday, public holiday here. Friday afternoon, about 3 o'clock, so I'm just gonna head out for a really cruisy 10K. Don't really want to think about it, so I want to keep it kind of steady and consistent, so I'm just gonna head to Centennial and yeah, just run a few laps of Centennial really. Hopefully, I mean, it'll probably be fairly busy because it's public holiday. So I am, yeah, gonna just trot around there, keep it nice and breezy. Track session we done on Thursday night actually. It was pretty good. Done it with the King's Cross Track Club Thursday night, and there was 2 sessions. Because I'm not really supposed to be doing too much speed at the moment, I just stuck to the shorter session, which was 8 by 800s. So 2 laps around the track 8 times with a 90-second rest in between, which is pretty good. I managed to stay pretty consistent with the reps. Started off at about 3 minutes per 800, and then kind of got that down to like the 3-5-3s and stuck there pretty consistently for like 6 or 7 reps after that. So that was pretty good. It was nice to be able to kind of latch on some fast runners and have a bit of a pace with those. I know that's not super fast, but like some faster runners, and I could kind of like, you know, use them as a bit of a push, which was good. So I think I'll go to that next Thursday. Good work for a bit of speed. There was a longer session, which I think was like 2K reps with like 2 2Ks and then 4 1Ks. I think just with my leg at the moment and how I should be, how I shouldn't like kind of be going too over the top, that ended up being I think like 8 and a bit Ks. So I just kind of I didn't do that one, but I might do the longer one next week depending on how I go. I think it's this Sunday, it'll be 2 weeks till half. Feeling pretty good in terms of like niggles and stuff. Fitness isn't going to be where it needs to be, but that's fine. So yeah, gonna head out to Centennial. It's a lovely day here, so I'll get a few laps in and probably rest tomorrow and then do a bit of a longer one on Sunday. Okay, it's Monday. It's been a long weekend here in terms of obviously Easter. So we had Friday, I worked Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday off. But that's the week wrapped up. Feeling pretty good. I done a big run today. Obviously this goes into next week's Ks, but I done 17 Ks today. And I backed that up off of about 15 last night as well. So feeling pretty good. That's the first time I've run back-to-back since kind of taking a bit of a breather with the injury. So that's the first time I've done 2 days in a row. And feeling pretty good at the moment. I'm not going to run tomorrow. I'm going to just chill tomorrow, go to the gym. But yeah, last week run through, I done Tuesday, I done about 10K, Wednesday off, Thursday track, which was like 6 and a bit K, Friday off, Saturday I done 10K, and then last night I done about 16K. So yeah, that took my total up for 42, I think 43 kilometers for the week, which is good. Kind of sat there for the last couple of weeks now, got up to the 40s and everything is feeling in good shape. There's no real issues. So that's pretty good. We've got 2 weeks yesterday till the Sydney half. So I'll do another 40K week this week and next week. I'm not going to bother tapering into the half marathon. I'm not fussed about going fast. So I'm just going to continue running as normal. 40K this week, maybe a bit more the week after, including the half, and then we'll kind of see how we go with the next 2 weeks. I want to probably try to get to 45 and then 50 next week, and then see where we're at off the back of that half marathon. But yeah, feeling good, feeling pretty good. No real issues so far. Shin's feeling okay, my right side's feeling okay, so touch wood. We've got through another 40K week unscathed, so we can now start just creeping it up. I'll have another physio visit this week, probably towards the end of the week. That's the first one I've had in 2 weeks. So all going well and everything goes to plan until that physio visit, then we should be back on track. Fingers crossed. But yeah, feeling pretty good. I'll gym tomorrow. That is another week down. I'm not even sure. It's week 14, I think. 2 weeks till Sydney half, and then it's the big build up to the proper build up to kind of Sydney full. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Feeling good. Looking forward to getting going. Done some good runs this week, done some evening runs, done some track, done something a bit different. Felt nice to have a bit of variety in this week, which was nice. Yeah, let's see how we go next week.